What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Ham and Juice podcast. I'm one part of your co-hosting duo, Jason Juice.
Hey, everybody, and I am your other co-host over here, Hamza, the Ham of the Ham and Juice podcast again. Welcome back. This is your one-stop shop for rap, R&B, hip-hop, news, drama, everything in between, upcoming releases, stuff that came out a while ago, what to listen to, what not to listen to. And we're here to talk about hip hop. That is what we're here to do. Jason, how have you been this past week?
Oh man, it is ridiculous going on. I've been ridiculous busy. I can't even play my favorite games with my friends. I can't do much because I'm doing productive things right now to get in the way before the fun begins. But you know, we got a lot more fun in the coming couple days.
Big things as a artist.
Yeah, but more importantly, how have you been?
You know, I've been good actually. I've been making some changes, kind of stepping into that productive mentality. You know, that maybe you've been in for a little while. Myself. When you've kind of been like sitting in one spot in your life for a while, and you're like, damn, you know what? I gotta get up. I gotta go do something right now. And I'm kind of in that zone right now.
So. Yeah, we in that zone. We zoning.
Zone. It feels good.
Yeah.
Of course, Jason, we have to talk about this. We got to talk about this because we were talking about it the whole time last week. Donda. How happy were you when you saw that Donda pop up on your Apple Music, your YouTube Music, your streaming service? How did you feel?
I'll tell you about where I was a week ago when it came out on streaming services, when I listened to it in my earbuds, and specifically not at the release event in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. No, I mean like on Apple Music. I listened to it.
Right.
And you know what I heard?
What did you hear?
Kanye.
You heard Kanye? You know what I heard when I was listening to it?
What you hear?
I heard drums.
Oh, damn. For real?
I heard percussion. I heard even I know this is gonna be a little crazy. I heard it being finished. That's what I heard, man. It was crazy.
I've been listening to that noise as well.
Wow, man, that is crazy. That is crazy.
Psych! We fooling you. Nothing came out.
I think we got him this time, Jason. I think we got him good.
We got him.
But
what happened, Hamza? Tell us what happened, Hamza.
So, I was not at the listening event, unfortunately. Me and Jason could not make it due to other business. We had other commitments, more important. Of
course, we're important
people. We are. So we had to listen to it over the Apple Music streaming event, which was interesting to say the least. It was basically, I believe, it was 1 to 2 hours beforehand. It had already started. Yeah. But it just said like Kanye West event will start soon or something, right? I think he was actually a little bit late as well. Many people have theorized this to be because he was mixing backstage, and honestly, I didn't really find it that funny until I actually started listening to it when he started dropping it, and to me, it sounded actually really good melody wise. But yeah, it was not finished at all. I'm going to be completely honest with you. If he drops it in this state, I mean, I would be intrigued, but it would not sound like a Kanye West album. Jason, what did you think?
I heard it from somebody restreaming or whatever. It sounded pretty good. I mean, I don't know. It sounded pretty bad because the quality was bad, but I thought whatever came out, I think it'd be better through my own ears than stadium audio or whatever audio I got from the other side. But you didn't hear drums?
Yeah, I think it really did sound like all the tracks, or not, I guess all the tracks, but a lot of the tracks were not complete. I think a lot of them were lacking percussion. A lot of them were lacking like a bass line. I don't really have specifics for you guys. I'm sorry. But it did not feel truly complete. But there were some really good moments on it. Like when I heard Jay on it, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, it's actually happening. Jay-Z is back on a Kanye album. Watch the song too.
He kind of dropped the ball on that line though. I heard his line kind of trash.
Yeah, well, as to the actual verse.
Pound cake. How many pounds in a pound cake? kind of
I think
lying.
that's honestly just what Jay-Z sounds like now.
What?
I'm gonna be honest.
What?
Have you heard a recent Jay-Z verse that you
Yeah,
would
I listen to
answer?
Pound Cake. Fuck.
I mean, anyway, so that was an exciting moment for me. I think He Puts Miracles on Me, that song, I'm not sure what, I think it's like, I don't remember what it's called. That was amazing. Just even hearing that, that little bit right there, it was such a touching moment for me. I think I got like chills almost from it. It was amazing. It's probably my favorite moment off that album, and I originally saw it in a commercial. So yeah, I mean, we had Ty Dolla $ign on it. I think we had Pop Smoke on it. That was crazy. That was insane. I did not expect that at all. I did not expect to hear Pop Smoke.
You don't think Pop Smoke made up recorded something previously?
Well, I just didn't expect to hear a Pop Smoke on a Kanye album 2 years after he's dead.
The last time he released an album was 2019. That was 2 years ago.
Right. I just did not expect to hear him on this,
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. Travis was on it, I think.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, it didn't actually drop. And in hindsight, I think I should have expected it listening to it because it did not sound finished. But I don't know. I'm still pretty excited about it. I know a lot of people were really like let down by it.
Yeah, but I want it to be good from the jump, right? We want it to be good from the jump.
Mm.
There's a lot of unreleased Kanye stuff that sounds pretty finished or pretty good, but if you don't really feel like it's worth it, like it's not worth it.
No, I completely get you. Yeah.
He has a commitment. He's committed to music. How committed he is?
How committed is he?
He is so committed. He is willing to sleep in the stadium in a box.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he is literally sleeping in a box.
He also comes out during sporting events.
Yeah.
As a break from his work, but and recently he's been sleeping and mixing in a box.
That is crazy. That's crazy. I mean, peak Kanye, but wow. That's. I'm not saying it's admirable. I don't even know how to feel about that. It's just like
somehow they got a bed, a dresser, his shoes. Well, what more man needs in life? Probably workspace in another room. But
which one of your favorite rappers would do that? Like would literally move into a stadium in a box with a box of scraps, Jason.
In a box of scraps to build an album.
Oh
my God. I don't know. I think a lot of the people are pretty quick turnaround workers, or I don't know what's going on with Drake. I think he's lazy. But
yeah. Oh, there was a lot of allegations that Kanye was trying to wait on Drake to drop so he would drop on the same day, and I think that's cap. I don't think that's true. It's such a far-fetched thing.
It seems pretty petty. Like, why would you put another man in your mind? That's kind of shocking.
Wow. Well, speaking of man on mind, I think we should transition to the other. We've had a couple weird things happening this week, actually, regarding
strange, eventful week.
I would say homophobia in the hip hop industry.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Jason, what do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about Dababy. I thought I had positive opinions of Dababy before this came out, and now I have negative opinions on Dababy after this came out. So I'm not too pleased about this news, Hamza.
Yeah, so basically, if you didn't know, Dababy had a Rolling Loud performance that was really weird. It was really weird for a couple reasons. One, he brought out Tory Lanez right after a Megan Thee Stallion set, which we will talk about, by the way. We will talk about. But pertaining to this stuff, he basically went on this weird, like, micro rant talking about basically, if you don't have AIDS, put your hands in the air.
Oh my God!
And if you aren't performing, we will say homosexual acts in the parking lot, put your hands in the air. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I mean, this sounds pretty homophobic to me. Right? I mean, maybe it sounds callous. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to go out and like beat gay people, but I think this is pretty stupid to say in front of like a bunch of people in the concert.
He actually released a music video to address some of the comments he made called
Jeez.
"Giving What It's Supposed to Give." He talks about what's about the whole incident. I'll post it so Hamza can see this. And he said the video ends with the statement, "Don't fight hate with hate." And I think he's trying to atone himself for these comments he's made. What do you think? Is this just management? Is this his true apologies, feelings? What had he turned another page on his feelings about LGBT community? And
Okay. I mean, he's making the remark here that like don't fight hate with hate, and then my apologies for being me the same way you want the freedom to be you. This is not the issue. I mean, like, I think that the issue here is that he's framing it like he is free to be homophobic the same as other people are free to be gay. And I mean, on a legal sense, sure. I mean, obviously, but that doesn't mean people have to support him for saying these like horrible things. I don't know how being him involves like making fun of people with like STDs, horrible diseases. It seems very. It just seems stupid. Like this was not really thought out. I'm gonna be completely honest here. He's being dropped by like his this clothing brand called Boohoo Man. I have no idea what that is, but they've dropped him.
Apparently he has I think Mr. Dababy needs that talk with 50 Cent more than ever, Hamza. I think he needs that mentorship. I think
what? I think you're right.
He said, "Oh, he's the best in the world," or whatever. I was day one with the mentorship idea, but
I take it back. I think you're right. I think
he needs a little learning to do.
I think he needs to know when to just not say these horrible things.
That too. I think I don't like what Dababy said. I think his apologies is half-hearted, and it's kind of like a sideways apology. Oh yeah, just because I'm me, I'm sorry for being me. So you can do.
It's not how it works, man. Like I cannot. It's so callous, so stupid. It's just like, really, man, really. All right.
I mean, turnaround on the video is kind of quick. I mean, he'd probably released this and then like.
That was I didn't even know. Like, that's so fast. That's actually so fast.
And they probably had this video in the box, but like then they put this to address some of the statements he made.
A little bit of reshoots, right.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for the one where they talk about where they have the paper. It's tough.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, I guess the podcast does not. The podcast condemns any statements like this. All right, that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying for now. Very, very stupid thing to say. Very callous thing.
Yeah, we don't support Dababy and what he said or his messaging.
Yeah.
Anyway, in other news,
Industry Baby.
I was gonna talk about this other baby.
Industry Baby. Yeah, by Lil Nas X. All right, so. Lil Nas X came out with a song, Industry Baby, very heavily hyped up, especially like by his fan base, on Twitter, very heavily hyped up. I listened to it, actually pretty good song, very catchy. He also came out with a music video, which I have not watched, contrary to what Jason will tell you.
Sure.
It is very, very...
Explicit?
Explicit, sure, explicit.
There we go.
He Lil Nas X
is in prison because he got sued by Nike.
Right, yeah, exactly. That was pretty funny. So
I don't think copyright gets you to prison, does it?
No, it's just it's a great use of
it's
just
a fun premise of his situation and of a music video.
Yeah, so he's in prison with Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely hilarious.
He was a lot of men in that video.
There are a lot of men in that video and not a lot of clothes. Jack Harlow is with the only woman in the video.
He's literally with the only woman in the video. And that woman, I don't think wearing pants, is feeling him up.
Yep. It's Jack Harlow mode. And of course, Lil Nas X is going Lil Nas X mode.
And there was a scene There was a scene in the men's showers in this video.
There are no clothes on. It is censored.
Explicit scene in the showers. In the censored version, he's censored. And then Jack Harlow, a lot of people were like, man, that's crazy how Jack Harlow was in the only scene with a woman in this entire video full of men.
All right,
but
Tory
Jack
is just
Harlow
crazy.
Responded on Twitter and saying, Lil Nas X wrote the whole treatment for this video. And I followed his lead every step of the way. If he had asked me to be in that shower scene, I would have been in that shower scene. I just let the mastermind cook. Honored to be a part of it. So,
you know what? Pretty good response. I don't even know. Jason, how did you feel about this song? How did you feel about this music video? You know, we've been talking about the other people. Like, how did you feel about this?
You know, no, not X. It was of his character. I was more interested in see how Jack Harlow was gonna fit in all of this.
Wow. Okay.
And how it was just interesting how his introduction, his first scene is with that lady is a little bit of juxtaposition to the whole messaging of the whole video visually from a visual standpoint.
Visual storytelling.
I just thought it was just a little interesting how it contrasted, you know, how Jack Harlow and Nas X was.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
It was fun.
Yeah.
So yeah. Now Lil Nas X on Twitter said he apologizes to LGBTQ plus community and that he's ashamed and embarrassed that he did not invite Mr. Jack Harlow onto that shower scene. And all of us are just like questioning, like, man, in my personal opinion, would he have done it?
I think so. I think he would have done it. You know?
I think he's an interesting person.
He's committed to the craft. He's committed to the craft.
He's definitely committed. He called him the mastermind. He said, "I'll let him cook," and he followed his lead. And you know, you gotta
respect that.
But to me, it's a little easy to say that after it's all said and done. Oh, I would have done it.
True.
Oh, I would have done it. Oh, he's the mastermind. I would have done it if he'd asked me. I would have done it.
So this is why Jason is advocating for the reshoots.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's easy to say. It's easy to say that you would have done it if somebody offered you to do it, but you didn't do it. Just saying. Yeah. After the fact, 2020 hindsight. It's easy to say, easy to do it. Whatever.
Yep. You know, listen to the song. Do or don't watch the video if you don't want to see.
There is a new uncensored version.
Oh my god!
I think we sent Hamza to redo some research on.
Actually, I thought that was a joke. To be honest, I thought that was a joke.
We've sent you to watch it 50 times just to make sure Lil Nas X was in that video.
Just to verify.
For sure.
Just to make sure Jack Harlow is like actually.
And make sure the title was honest, that it was 100% uncensored.
I thought that was a joke until doing research for this podcast.
You know what? We always mess up, but this Hamza. We'll talk about this later. Okay.
All right.
Let's get on with it.
Drake.
Oh my God, I love Drake.
Did you like this song? Smiley. Drake does a song with Smiley, called "Over the Top," produced by Tay Keith.
I didn't know who Smiley was before Drake.
I didn't either.
Is that okay? Am I a poser?
I didn't know either, and I'm apparently the bar for this, so it's fine. Don't worry.
I'm watching his. I don't know what he's done. I think he made a couple covers.
He's from Toronto, and he's just very Toronto. That's all we need to know, I think. I don't know how to. I don't like this song.
You hate everything Drake puts out nowadays.
I actually like the Drake verse. I hated the Smiley verse. I don't like his voice, man. I'm gonna be really honest with you. Like, I know this is like the worst thing to criticize a rapper for, in my opinion, because there are like people who have like weird voices. You can't
change your voice, really. I mean, you can change your voice, but like the way you don't like the way he's rapping it.
Like Danny Brown has a weirder voice. You know, a lot of rappers have weird voices, but they rap good and it grows on you. I can't. I'm sorry. Not the way he's talking here. It's
you ain't with it?
I'm not with it. I'm not going to describe what I called it to Jason.
Yeah.
But, you know, you will probably guess the same thing that I did.
Yeah, it's a little tough. I like Drake's bit though. We all love Drake.
Yeah, it was okay. It was fine.
I hope he drops whatever nonsense and puts that album out.
Yeah, I'd be waiting. Apparently Kanye waiting too. You heard about that?
Are they playing chicken? Are they playing possum?
Yeah,
Are they poker facing? What's going on?
The rumors, like people. I mean, to be fair, a lot of this is coming from like people like Justin LaBoy, whatever, LA Boy. I don't know how to say his name. I hate that guy. I hate that guy so much, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cap on Twitter, pure cap. But he's like, you know what I would call that guy, Justin LaBoy? He's like a worse Drewski. He is like what Drewski. He thinks he's Drewski. That's what it is.
Okay, Drewski's cool. Doesn't he hang out with a bunch of?
Yeah, Drewski's great, man. I love Drewski. But this guy thinks he's Drewski, but with Kanye West, and it's the worst. I hate this guy. I hate this guy, man. But anyway, yeah. I mean, Jason, you know about the beef between Lupe Fiasco and Royce da 5'9"?
Hell nah. But you can illuminate us. What's up?
Okay, so basically they've had a little bit of beef.
I think Lupe Fiasco was on a couple songs I liked. Royce da 5'9", an OG, that's for sure. I think he was on a song with Logic one time. That was funny.
Yeah, they've been going back and forth.
Why they have an IG beef? What's going on?
They basically, from what I understand, I think they were chill, but recently, I think Lupe and Royce were like somewhere together, like in a studio somewhere, and they were talking about like being able to like who's the better rapper, whatever.
What?
Yeah, it just like came up. It just came because there are other people there. And apparently, like, I mean, Lupe, I think he was flexing a little bit, obviously. I mean, I think it's
both of them are pretty lyrical, kind of miracle guys. Right?
And Royce got kind of pissed off that Lupe would suggest this. So
I mean, are they both making music anymore?
I mean, they had a podcast together called the Lupe and Royce Show, but he's canceled it.
And then they had a beef?
Yeah, well, yeah, and then they've been beefing. They've been beefing afterwards, after that, basically. So they've been beefing, crazy. And that's what cancels the show. They have had like disses back and I mean, like, I think. Hold up.
They had to do battle rap.
Oh my god, dude! Lupe, he just dropped a track, SLR 3.5. It's 6-minute track where he calls him like an Eminem lackey.
Yeah.
And he's like your bars are immemorable. Your verses are impenetrable. I wish they would have left because Bismarcky died, by the way, which is really sad to me. I'm a big fan of Bismarcky. But he says, I wish they would have left Biz here and effing took you. That was dude. I cannot believe he said that. I'm gonna be completely honest. I cannot believe. Royce had dropped some diss tracks to him earlier, but nothing was like that. It was insane. It was ridiculous, man. So they've been beefing nonstop. If you want some good diss tracks, it's coming out of this stuff.
Dude, SLR 30.5. Oh
yeah.
My god.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So basically, Royce, took to Instagram after that, and he's like, he was saying like their friendly conversation had turned into a lost friendship and podcast. He loves to rap, but he doesn't love drama. Doesn't like the gray area. So
Royce da 5'9", I think he released a Lupe Fiasco disc called Silence of the Lambda, July 22nd, 2021.
Yeah, that's it. So apparently they are no longer friends, which is crazy. I can definitely see me and Jason doing this over the podcast, just dropping
diss tracks on Hamza.
Honestly, I feel like Jason has more beef on me than I have on him.
Yeah. Crazy. It's like Kanye. Kanye and Drake.
Jason about to drop like the devil emoji on me.
I'm gonna put like, dude, he sent me the devil emoji. What do you mean? He's trying to kill me. That's what it means. He's trying to kill me.
We'll bring on a former guest of the show, Zeos, to produce the tracks.
I don't know what's going on tomorrow with that man. I'm excited. I'm a little apprehensive, but you know.
Yeah. By the way, yeah. Shout out Zayas, Zayas, whatever. Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
he's
he doing the damn thing. He doing the damn
we're gonna
thing.
be doing some ad libs tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty exciting. You know, we support our own.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we support our own. It's great to be in front of the mic. Like, we're in front of the mic now, but in the studio, we ripping it up. All right.
Of course.
We gotta talk about Hamza's favorite story of the week.
Oh.
Lizzo responds to rumor that I stage dived at a concert and killed somebody.
Okay. I am not laughing at Lizzo. Respectfully.
She made a joke on TikTok, I think.
She jumped on her bed and said barely made a dent on TikTok. No, she just called him the B word, if you will. Oh my God, this is great. This is amazing.
Lizzo's like jumps on the bed and like in the video it's like I'm big, but I'm not
that
kill anybody big, and I'm like she's
damn
right.
You know what? Shout out Lizzo. Literally,
I think she stopped making music and became a TikTok creator. Good for her.
You know what she makes? I'm gonna be honest, she makes pretty good music, but this is hilarious. If she continues,
she has like a sense of humor, man. She's funny.
You know, this is hilarious. I want to see more of this. I'm gonna be honest. I want to see more. She
jumped on her bed. I'm like, yeah, I guess I guess so.
That's comedy. That's comedy, right there.
Crazy, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know how this was relevant. This is just Hamza's favorite story.
It was funny. It was funny. That's all I want to talk about.
Yeah, it was funny. A little bit. All right, we gotta talk about some serious news.
Mm-hmm.
Tory Lanez ignores a gag order on Megan.
You gotta talk about this, man. I don't know what's happening here. All
right. Tory Lanez says he started not giving an F about his gag order after he got a gag order. He made an appearance on Twitter, and he responded to a person saying that he shot a woman in the foot, and he said there's no evidence for that. Apparently, that is enough for all the Twitter lawyers to say that he has violated his gag order. What do you think?
So, I don't know. I mean,
he said specifically, the person he responded to said, since when can rappers shoot girls on the feet?
I actually
said, since when have you had actual evidence that I did that? ? I'll wait. ...
I think this is actually. I think it actually does violate that first tweet, at least. Since when you had actual evidence that I did that, I'll wait. Because he is actually talking about the trial, and he's talking about evidence. That's the thing. I don't know about the other stuff, but I think this definitely. I don't know, man. Like,
let's talk about defending Mr. Dababy, saying that rap is so politically correct, and that people can't speak their mind. And
what is happening to this man?
I don't know what this man is saying, man.
You know, I love his Chicks Tape series. You know, I love what is happening, and then how he just goes to this. He just becomes this thing right here. This ball of negativity.
Yeah, I think he went downhill after that whole situation of his. I think he was kind of, mental, man.
You know, I guess to respond to that, I'm gonna read it. Like he's basically saying rappers, rap was started for rappers to speak their minds. Rappers will not always be right. You don't have to agree, but they have a right to speak their mind. To some extent, yes, I completely agree. Rap is an expression.
Well, you know what's crazy? Dababy even said he apologized for what he said. It clearly wasn't of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is he saying that rappers need to speak their mind? If somebody said it,
rappers already speak their minds. I don't understand what this
I'm getting mixed messages, people. Some people, if you apologize, you rescind that statement. You say that wasn't.
Well, this is Tory Lanez who's made that tweet.
I know, but it was clearly about.
Yeah. Okay.
It don't come from nowhere. This came from what happened recently.
Yeah. No. I'm just like, you have the right to speak your mind, but you're not shielded from the backlash.
Yeah, of course.
You can't just say horrible things and then be like, oh, Well, they are mad that I said a horrible thing, but that's not how this works.
And then somebody responded since when rapidly to shoot girl in the feet, and I'm like, damn, this guy, he responded to that. That apparently violated the gag order. We'll see. I don't know. The law has to come out.
I don't know, man. This is crazy. Like,
he's went off the deep end, Hamza. He went crazy. He's crazy.
Yeah. And another thing, just a quick addendum to this whole situation, because this is a horrible situation all around. Chris Brown even made a post about it saying like why are you regarding the whole situation, and what did he say again? Oh yeah. Shut the F up, do your shows, thank everybody, then get the F off stage. This was basically right after the Dababy Rolling Loud performance. So, how is Chris Brown almost having a more correct take than all these other people? How do you do worse than Chris Brown?
I think Chris Brown's been at the bottom for a long time, and he's slowly clawing his way out for a long time. And I think he's matured and grown up and learned from his management what to say. And I think
maybe
he's getting told the right things to say, and he's saying them.
This is just, I don't know, it's such a
man. I told you, people who've gone through this kind of like pressure from the press and the media for their actions, they need counseling on what they say or some measurement.
Yeah, that's true. I do think every famous person should have a media.
I don't think they have the training. I don't think anyone's prepared for that level of kind of backlash or negativity, or especially when you do something messed up. So he's trying to.
Yeah, if you're a messed up person and you're gonna
and you think you're not, it's kind of like a disconnect and a difference of opinions between you and the outside world. Tory Lanez need to wake up. He's not right here. He's not right here, and so was, and neither was Dababy. So he's gotta figure that one out. What else we got, Hamza?
Well, I gotta talk about Zay. Because it's coming out tonight, Jason.
Isaiah Rashad. Hamza's favorite.
Well, he revealed the track list. He even dropped another song. He actually dropped 2 songs ahead of this week, literally just because, screw it. Here you go. We got a track list right here. We got SZA. We got Kenny Beats. We got Lil Uzi. We got Black. And we got some other people that I don't think you guys know. But I am so incredibly hyped for this album. We got Cal Banks, Rory Bear. It is looking amazing. It is actually looking amazing. And he also dropped the track with Lil Uzi called From the Garden, which is a snippet that, has been teased for 2 years. It's crazy. It's so good. It's so good, man. So it's coming out tonight. He's coming actually locally here. Pre-sale already went up. I may or may not have grabbed some tickets because, I'm just saying, I'm just immeasurably excited for this album. I think this album is going to be the best album he's ever put out. The vibes that I'm getting from all the singles that were dropped, it's looking immaculate. That SZA, Black, and Kenny Beats Isaiah Rashad song is looking stacked. I don't think you can get more perfect features on one song than that.
For real.
Yeah, I mean,
I like Isaiah Rashad. Never heard of him.
What?
I'm kidding. I've heard of him. Great music. Never listened to it.
Jason, he has a song called Dark Side. That's the first track on the album.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a reference?
I think that's a reference to something.
Possibly. Something to some of my favorite Scrimbo bimbos.
One of Jason's lovable skrunkos, if you will. Maybe
we love lovable skrunko.
He's actually a big lovable skrunko fan. So this is anyway. I'm really excited about this album. I'm so hyped. And hopefully it's gonna be good, man. Hopefully it's gonna be good. We got people like YG Tut. You don't know who that guy is unless you listen to Chattanooga hip hop. But god damn, that's amazing. It's amazing. I'm excited. And we got Nas revealing the release date and cover art for King's Disease 2. Jason, how do you feel about this?
I think he's a legend. I think people respect him. I don't know what to expect from the man. He's done a lot for a lot of the good music he's put out. So, you know what? I'm just excited any good music is putting out there nowadays.
You know, well, first off, it's coming off August 6th, which is the rumored release date for Donda.
That's crazy.
So it's going to be very interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and hopefully Hit Boy is the executive producer again. Because Hit Boy, in my opinion, is what really made King's Disease 1 special. I know we didn't really like it too much, but I think that it was the best Nas album in a really long time. And it won a Grammy for a reason, you know. So I really hope he's back again for King's Disease 2. I mean, we already know Freddie Gibbs is on the album, I think, because he teases like a track, a single or something. Yeah. So
hey, I'm excited.
It's I don't know, man. There's a lot of music coming out. We've been patient. I really hope they're not gonna disappoint us. I feel like this year has been a lot of disappointments.
I mean, that's just how the recent years have been recently.
Recently?
Yeah, for sure. All right. Let's get to the moment we've all been waiting for.
Of course.
What we've been listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Hamza, let's start with Hamza.
All right, Edamame featuring Rich Brian by Baby No Money. Local guy right there. He just released this track, single, actually really fun song, really, really fun. Something you want to bump in the car. I've listened to Slow Dance by Chief Keef because I needed some Chief Keef. And I've been listening to What You Said by Isaiah Rashad featuring Cal Banks. And what's her name again? No, wait, I gotta say the name, Jason. I gotta say the name. Give me a second.
You don't know the name?
I'm forgetting. Dochi. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy this week. Okay. What you got, Jason?
After being horrifically disappointed about Kanye West not releasing, I keep listening to Kanye West music, but specifically this remix called Kanye West 2049. It's a mixtape of just remix Kanye music.
Okay.
I thought it was really fun. Found 2049. That's hilarious song. And I've been listening to the Industry Baby with the Jack
Industry Baby. Okay. Wow. Very diverse set of music right here. You're never really going to be hearing about Nas and Industry Baby being spoken about on the same podcast. Unless it's a hip-hop podcast.
I think they did a collab performance at one point, I think.
Really?
You don't remember this? It was at the Grammys.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Like
okay.
2 years ago, when he had that Old Town Road song out.
Man, just thinking about how crazy it is, like, from the Old Town Road days to now. Like...
people thought it was like a crazy transition. I remember J. Cole saying that his kids listen to Lil Nas X, and I'm like, dude, really? And then,
yeah, it's crazy. We all thought it was gonna be a one-hit wonder, honestly.
Really?
And then he wasn't. He just stuck around. And now he made Industry Babies working with Jack Harlow. Working.
And Jack Harlow, people thought he wasn't sticking around.
Exactly. This is.
But he is. He's sticking around.
He's sticking around. I'll say it. I'm not a huge fan of Jack Harlow's music, but his personality, and I think they're growing on me. It's infectious. He's a very positive guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't say anything stupid like a lot of these other artists.
Yeah, a lot of these crazy artists. He says some fun stuff, some jokey stuff. Makes a lot of practical jokes.
Check out his Instagram story if you ever.
All right.
Yeah, it's quality. It's quality. I would say it's quality. But I think that's it for this week, Jason.
What we got? That it? That's it.
I think that's it. This is a long episode. Wow.
I gotta tell the people a personal message, a unique message,
Go ahead,
and a valuable message. I love you.
Jason loves you. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Thanks for
yeah.
watching.